cracking front page of the Courier Mail tomorrow, I've got to say. Some really big stories. Now, of course, I just mentioned James Tedesco, the Roosters star who's picked up the Dally M. Well, there's a young footballer up here in Queensland, Caleb. His name is Payne Haas, and he's 19 years of age. He's as good a forward as we've seen in the competition in the last few years. And he's picked up the Rookie of the Year award, and there's no surprises there. He is on the cusp of a wonderful career, as long as he can keep himself on the straight and narrow. Now, the splash. Bank of Queensland refuses to pull trigger on loans for firearm shop employees. Gun shy, that's the headline. Another exclusive by Renee Valaris, who, pound for pound, is probably the best reporter in the country. Bank of Queensland is refusing to lend money to prospective homeowners who work in gun shops and sell to farmers and sporting shooters, declaring that, like prostitution, it could be associated with criminal enterprise. The controversial position taken by the bank means previous BOQ customers who successfully paid off loans are being rejected for new finance because of where they now work. Very, very controversial decision by the Bank of Queensland. I mean, this story will go off tomorrow.
Oh my God! This is the bank night, isn't it? I cannot believe this. Why do banks do this stuff? For heaven's sake, you couldn't really think of anything sillier to do, could you? I mean, if you're working in a gun shop, sure, every now and again you're going to get a criminal come through the place, but as you and I will know, and most people know, guns that are used for crime in this country are illegal guns. They're not registered. They're not registered owners. They're not walking into gun shops to buy these guns. They're buying them, you know, in the underground world. They're not doing it above ground. They're not doing it as they should be. And if you are selling guns to people who are using them legitimately, like farmers, people on the land, hunters, etc., pest eradicators, whatever it might be, I mean, you're doing a legal trade. And to be denied the opportunity to have a loan, once again, going back to this is a point in time when we want to be stimulating the economy. We want as many people as possible to be taking out loans and buying businesses and buying houses and whatever. And a bank says to you, oh no, well, you work in a gun shop, we can't lend to you. I mean, for heaven's sake, the banks, Bank of Queensland in this case, are just doing nothing at the moment to shower themselves in any kind of glory, are they?